Hi, good morning and welcome to Introduction to Speech Communication. I wanted to just give you a quick overview of the class so we have a clear understanding of where things are located in Canvas and where you can access all of the course material and expectations for you this semester. So when you log into Canvas, you're going to see the welcome page. Please make sure that you do take the time to read the information and watch the videos that are available in Canvas. That information is there for a reason, so it's there to help you understand course material, explain what we're doing for the week, etc. After you've read the welcome page, you're going to go to the Start Here module. You will have to complete the Start Here module before you can access any of the course content in week one, so make sure you take some time to do that. You'll see it has links to the syllabus and gives you a clear understanding of what is expected for the class, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. Just so you know, Canvas in this class is set up via the modules, and those are by weeks. You should have a very clear understanding of what is expected for you for each week in the class. So you'll notice for week one, you want to start with the overview page. The overview page is going to include three things. It's going to have a weekly overview video. It will have links or a description of what you need to read that week. And then also it will list the assignments that you have to complete that week. It's important that you watch the overview video. I do talk about important announcements there and things that you want to pay attention to during that week. So if we go back to the modules page, you'll see linked here everything you need to complete the assignments for that week. So for example, in week one, we're going to read chapter 1 and 9, and we're going to do annotations on chapter 1. And so you'll see links to those assignments. The chapter 1 annotations, there is a highlight video of chapter 1 material. You'll see the chapter 9 reading assignment and a chapter 9 highlight video. As you go through the weeks, you'll see that they are situated in the same way. For those of you that like to work ahead, in order to access content in week 2, you have to complete everything in week 1. You can work ahead to some extent until we get to the group project, and you will not be able to work ahead from that point just because you need to be able to communicate with your group during the week that it is assigned. So that is where the course modules is where you will find the majority of the information that you need for the semester and to complete the course requirements. A couple of other things I want to point out to you is if you click on the syllabus tab, it's going to take you to the course syllabus page, and we're going to look at the syllabus in just a minute. Also want to point out to you that this semester, all of my office hours are virtual, and we can do those either through Zoom or on the phone. The best thing for you to do is to just message me on Canvas and let me know when you would like to meet so that there aren't multiple people trying to meet at the same time. But I will be logged into Zoom at this location at the office hours that are listed here. So feel free to come in and click on the link, or if you already have Zoom downloaded, this is the meeting ID for my office hours this semester. Just know that you may be waiting in a waiting room if I miss, or if I'm meeting with another student, and then I will let you in after that. I do want to take a few minutes to look at the syllabus. I'm not going to read the syllabus to you. I do expect you to go back and read it. And in fact, you will have to do some things with annotations to practice making annotations on the syllabus assignment in the Start Here module. So a couple of things. First, if you haven't noticed yet, we are using open educational resources, which just means that the textbook is free. I've linked where you should read those in each of the modules. Also in the Start Here module, you'll find a link to the full textbook if you want to download it. You're free to print that or do whatever you would like with it. I know some people don't like reading e-text, so it is printable if you want to read it and put it in a binder. You're more than welcome to do that. There also is a copy of the printed text in the library, but you'll need to contact them about scheduling a time to come and use those materials because they do have some limitations to keep everybody safe while dealing with COVID. Couple of things I want to point out. Assignment due dates are very solid, so make sure that you are giving yourself plenty of time to work through technical difficulties. That's not going to be a valid excuse for submitting something late, especially when it comes to the speeches. I mean, depending on your internet connection, it can take a lot of time to upload the video to YouTube. So make sure that you're giving yourself plenty of time. Don't wait until the last day to work on those assignments. You'll see the schedule of what we're going to be discussing here, and then the assignment due dates that are here. Everything has a due date except the annotation assignments. Those are weekly assignments. You'll see in the rubric of that assignment that one of the things you're graded on is how frequently you communicate throughout the week. So I expect you to start early in the week making annotations and to go back to the annotation assignment multiple times to interact with your peers and to interact with me. Next, you'll see how you're going to be graded this semester. For all of the assignments minus quizzes, you will find rubrics in Canvas, so you can see exactly what you're going to be evaluated on the speeches, on the annotations, and on the group project. 60% of your grade is on presentations, 20% on quizzes and exams, and the last 20% are on activities. Please make sure you read the information that is provided about communication. I am going to communicate to you through Canvas, through the announcements, through the messenger, all of those things. So you need to make sure that you are devoting time to log into your Canvas account, that you're checking your Grayson email, all of those things. This is the only way that we have to communicate. So it is very important that you stay on top of that. If you haven't already, I would really encourage you to download the Canvas app on a smartphone. It will allow you to get updates and announcements from all of your courses. The last thing I want to point out to you on the syllabus is please make sure you take some time to read the requirements for recording a speech. You have to make sure your audio and visual aids are working correctly. You do have to stand at least 8 feet back from the camera so that I can evaluate how your movement, gestures, and how you're interacting with the space and any audience around you. So like right now, sitting in front of a camera wouldn't be adequate for an actual speech. You can't read your speeches to us. We are going to deliver those extemporaneously, which means that you're working off of a brief set of notes, that you have a good idea of what you're going to say, but you are not reading to us word for word. If you think about instructors in classes or pastors at churches, most of the time, that's the type of delivery they're using is extemporaneous delivery. You can't edit or revise your speech at all. Do not use any video editing software. Don't piece it together. The video needs to be taken in one shot. And then finally, when you're done with the speech, you're going to upload that to YouTube through your Grayson email address, listed as either public or unlisted. You cannot list or upload the video as private because I and your classmates wouldn't be able to access it. And then you'll embed that into a discussion board post. And I do have some instructional videos that show you how to do that. So that's a basic overview of the class. I hope you have a good understanding of what is expected and what to do to get started. From here, make sure you start with the Start Here module, pay special attention to the syllabus, make sure you read the annotation assignments, instructions, and we'll get started from there. Can't wait to work with you this week and look forward to meeting you. Thanks.